Hello, I'm Robin and this is my Justin Bieber hair how-to. Justin's hair is characterised by this big quiffed fringe, the flat back and sides, and then the gradual slope of the hair on top, which comes from the back up to the front to this big quiffed fringe. For this hairstyle I recommend 4 different things. First up, you'll need a hair putty. I use Fudge Matte Head. I use this because it's nice and light, it doesn't clog your hair and gives you the style that you want. Next you're going to need your styling tools. I've got a round bristle brush and a hairdryer. Lastly, I always advise with any hairstyle that you should have a hairspray. This just ensures that it does stay in place, and also you can pick up any flyaway bits of hair that don't want to go in the right position. For this, I'm using Silver King Classic Maximum Hold. Okay, so let's do it. First off, you want to start with clean and towel dry hair. I've just washed and conditioned mine and used my towel to dry it, so it is still slightly damp, but it's not really wet. Next, grab your hair putty. This first step doesn't require a lot of hair product, so you're going to use just a pea-sized amount. With every product that you use, you want to rub it into your hands before you put it through your hair. And now you're just going to brush the surface of the hair. You're not pushing all the way through, just brushing the surface for this first part. Okay, now grab your hairdryer and your brush, and you're going to want to have a fairly low hairdryer setting here, so you're not wanting to dry your hair out. So I'm going to put mine to a medium heat setting. In terms of power, it's got 2 settings, so initially I'm going to put it on a low setting and then I'm going to put it on a high setting. For this, you're going to brush up and through when you're drying onto the brush. Now my brush has got these little holes in it, so it means that the heat is going to go straight through, and also because the bristles are coming out of metal, it means that's going to heat up slightly. That's why I'm not going to use an overly hot setting. It's the front of the hair that you really want to have volume in. The back of it is going to gradually taper, almost like you've got a slope up to the front. Okay, let's do this. Now I've got the basic shape. It does look a bit of a mess, but I'll sort that out in a minute. I'm now going to put it onto a full setting, so the full power setting, keeping the medium heat, and that's just going to blast it slightly more and help us to get that shape. Okay. Getting there. You can see now that I've got this volumized front quiff and fringe. Like Justin's, it's nice and light, it doesn't look like it's clogged with product, and it looks like you've had a lot of air through that to give it the volume. So it's coming up, this sharp ledge that I've got here, and then at the back, I'm going to be pushing it down here. So on the natural hairline, coming down at the back, and then pushing forward with the hair that's on top. So now we've got that basic shape, we want to grab your product again, and we're going to use the same amount again, so just that pea-sized amount. Rub it into your hands and through your fingers. Now we're going to do the same motion, so it's just sweeping through your hair, just brushing the hair slightly. Because you've got your hair now up, your fringe is up, you're now exposing the underside of the hair, which we didn't touch before. Just sweeping and brushing. Up at the front, down at the back, and forward, going up, almost like a slope going up into that fringe. With the sides, just keeping it neat depending how long your hair is. If it is slightly longer, then you're going to want to brush it down. If it's really short, like mine and like Justin's, then it's going to be slightly easier. Justin's hair comes straight up in the middle. It doesn't go left, it doesn't go right. My hair naturally goes to my right, which is the left as you can see. But for this, I'm just going to tease my hair up through the centre. If your hair naturally sits centrally, then you are onto a winner and you won't have to do much else with this. But for me, and any of you that find that your hair is going one way, just tease up with your fingers and your palms of your hands. So I'm just teasing with my hand from the way that it is going. Pushing down at the back and pulling forward so it goes up into that slope, remember. At this point, some of you may be ready to finish. Some of you may need to tease your hair slightly more. My hair is longer than Justin's for once, so I'm going to have to keep on teasing it a bit more until I've got it into that perfect shape. I've now got the shape that I want, but I've still got some flyaways and some hairs that just won't do what they're told. So, get your hairspray, and you're not going to spray directly into your hair, but instead, you're going to spray onto your hand. Just a light bit on your hand. That same brushing motion, the stickiness of the hairspray is going to lift those hairs that aren't in place, and just then place them where you want them. Bit more in my other hand. And now that I'm totally happy with how this style is looking, I'm going to fix it all into place using the same hairspray, and I'm just going to spray all over, paying particular attention to the fringe just to keep it in place and it stays for as long as I want it. And that is it. Done. So we've got this big quiffed fringe at the front, coming up in the centre straight up. It's flat on the back and sides. And then we've got a gradual gradient coming up from the back into that front fringe. Shorter and flatter at the back, coming up in that slope until we get to the very front, the biggest part of that quiffed fringe. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Please do like it, hate it, just rate it please. Thank you very much for watching. Please do subscribe to my channel if you want to see more hair and grooming tutorial video things. It would be great to have you on board. Thank you very much for watching. Bye bye.